Curly-leaf pondweed has a very distinct appearance with alternate leaves that resemble lasagna noodles. Although very common in ponds and bodies of water, it's very invasive and comes from Europe. Around July, the plant dies off and begins to drop its seeds to settle into the sediment at the bottom. Then the seeds germinate in the fall, producing plants with green foliage that survive throughout the winter. This weed is listed as noxious in many states across the map because it tends to crowd out native plants and can grow to nuisance levels. This plant, however, can provide some value to ponds because it grows throughout the winter. It's very important as sportsmen and people who recreate in the water to make sure our waders and boats are clean, drained, and dried to ensure we don't spread aquatic invaders. Treatment of this weed can be very time-consuming and costly. It can be somewhat controlled by raking or cutting it before the plant produces seeds. Hand pulling is a great method to get rid of curly-leaf pondweed. We just need to make sure we drag the weeds away from the bank to ensure that runoff and wind doesn't redeposit the seeds back in the water. Herbicides are also an effective tool when used appropriately, following the label instructions. In some states, grass carp can be used to help control curly-leaf because it is their preferred food. However, grass carp are also an invasive species. The most important thing about noxious weeds is to educate yourself, to protect the landscape for wildlife and future generations. If you think you have noxious weeds, contact your local weed district, extension office, or Department of Agriculture.